Well, Jeffrey, the battle over health care reform gets tougher and tougher for President Obama and the Democrats. They're fighting among themselves. You have Reid, the Democratic majority of the Senate, saying he can't vote for this thing because if it's going to tax health care benefits. And now you have the Blue Dogs in the House. They were just going to unveil it on Friday. And the Blue Dogs, all 52 of them, who are probably all bark and no bite. This time they said we can't vote for this bill you're bringing out. We don't like the cost. We don't like the taxes. And other Democrats are unhappy that the White House is cutting deals.
Cutting deals? Can you imagine cutting deals?
Yes.
I think that's...
Well, and not telling them, and that's what they're angry about.
I think there's a lot of drama in this stage of any major legislation. And just because the health reform is now stalled, which I think it's fair to say it is, doesn't mean that it's dead. And it looks like the tax writing committees in particular are trying all sorts of fancy gimmicks to reduce or even eliminate the amount of taxes that need to be raised to pay for this thing. And so what I think people like you and I need to look for are smoke and mirrors.
Yes, but you know, it's two things really are being fought here. One is the taxes, as you say. If they can't agree on that, how can you pay for it? But the other thing, they're fighting over what it should cover, and so they're catching it from both ends. I mean, there are a lot of the Baucus bill in the Senate does not contain the public option. It contains something that's a little bit sort of a quasi, but not the real option. That really angers the left of the Democratic Party and would make it tough for Obama. He put out a statement Friday saying it's not doomed, but you know, when you start getting into that kind of terminology, it doesn't look good.
Well, I think it's too early to say it's doomed, but it's not too early to say that it's late. I think that delay is what we're going to see. It's going to be a longer process than we thought.
One quick question, though, for you. If we get deeper into this year or maybe next year, the further away you get from a president who's been elected, has all that power immediately, and it begins to weaken, doesn't that really endanger things?
It does.